The movie I'm going to talk about today is Night of the Hunter. This movie was made in 1955. Charles Laughton directed Night of the Hunter. Laughton was born in Yorkshire, England in 1899. Charles Laughton was known for the very different types of roles he played in movies. He even won an Academy Award. He was a very talented man who died in Hollywood, California on December of 1962. The use of lighting and shadow is very important to express many ideas and emotions in Night of the Hunter. The textbook says lighting shapes the way the movie looks and helps tell the story. Lighting can help to highlight people in such a way to portray an idea. In the movie, one scene really stood out to me. This scene used an extreme amount of spotlight to create an almost halo-like appearance on Willa. This made her appear to be the Virgin Mary. The lighting helped to foreshadow her very imminent death. It was only a few seconds later that she was stabbed by her new husband, Harry Powell. A great example of the use of shadow in this movie is when Powell tells the story of hate and love with the tattoos on his hands. On his right hand, he has tattooed the words love, and on the left, hate. If you look at his face, the right is shadowed. This hints at the fact that his true self is on the hate side. It is very clear that lighting and shadow play a huge role in this movie. Now we're going to see an example of the clip that I just described.
Would you like me to tell you the little story of right hand, left hand? The story of good and evil? H-A-T-E. It was with this left hand that old brother Cain struck the blow that laid his brother low. L-O-V-E. You see these fingers, dear hearts? These fingers has veins that run straight to the soul of man. The right hand, friends, the hand of love. Now watch and I'll show you the story of life. These fingers, dear hearts, is always a warring and a tugging, one against the other. Now watch 'em. Old brother left hand hates a fighting, and it looks like love's a goner. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hot dog loves a winning. Yes, sirree. It's love that won, and old left hand hate is down for the count.
The movie that reminds me most of Night of the Hunter is very obviously Cinderella. Though Night of the Hunter is much darker, many of the same principles apply. Just like in Night of the Hunter, Cinderella has an evil step-parent. In Cinderella, the difference is that the step-parent has already acquired the child's wealth and is living off of it. In Night of the Hunter, the stepfather is trying to take the wealth of the children to live on. Both of these movies have the wolf in sheep's clothing trope. In Cinderella, the main character had a fairy godmother to grant her things and advise her through her troubled time. In The Night of the Hunter, John and Pearl found Rachel Cooper. She was much like a fairy godmother in the way that she was able to give the children what they needed. She was also able to teach them and protect them. It is very clear that the use of light and shadow had huge impacts on the movie Night of the Hunter.